Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is DecapAttack starring Chuck D. Head. You are Chuck D. Head. Max Decap is the main antagonist. The surface world has been split up into several islands, and you need to get them back together in order to keep Max Decap from taking over the surface world. I'm going to go to the options screen real quick. Now you start with 2 hearts, and a heart gives you 2 hit points each. I'm going to give myself 3 hearts, which is 6 hit points in all, just to give myself an easier time. You also have the default controls here, though you can change them. A brings up a window. I'll explain that soon enough. B lets you attack, and C lets you jump. And of course the control pad lets you move around, and start lets you pause. So now that that's over with, let's go ahead and start the game proper. And the first level of the game is Abdomainland. So, the game, if you've ever played Kid Kool for the NES or Psycho Fox for the Sega Master System, you know how this game goes. You move left and right, you gain speed as you do. You can jump, you can attack. When you keep pressing the jump button repeatedly, you can do this little glide. And of course, you can attack statues to get power-ups, such as this skull. That just seemed familiar if you've played Kid Kool ever. And you can also get health and other things. Unlike some games like Kid Kool or the game that DecapAttack is based on, Magical Hat no Butobi Tabo Daiboken, which was Japan only, and is based on an anime, which was not used. This game was changed completely when they brought this over to the West. You do have health in this game. You do not have 1 hit kills here. So now that we have our controls down, let's go, and let's try not to move too fast. We have 3 ways to defeat enemies. We can jump on them, we can send our skull at them if we have it, or we can use our regular attack. The skull acts kind of like a boomerang. You can use it to take enemies out from a distance. And even though you have health, if you do get hit... Oh, I forgot that was a platform. Yeah, those little skulls with the red eyes on the trees there are platforms, so keep that in mind. Even though you have health, if you get hit while you have the skull in your possession, you will lose it, and you will have to break statues in order to find the head again. Besides hearts for health and the skull for a distance attack, you can also find various potions, and you can find a clone of our main protagonist, Chuck D. Head, for an extra life. So most of the extra life you're going to get are in the bonus stages. I'm going to go ahead and press A to show off the window. You press A, you go to the screen. You have a little red arrow that you can move around with the control pad, and you can select things with C. You can also back out with B. And if you have a potion, you can use it, but you can also ask what each potion does in case you don't have the instruction manual. The instruction manual does show the name of these potions, but I never remember them anyway, and they never come up at any point in the game. The red potion will wipe out every enemy in sight. And let's press B so we can choose another potion. The blue potion will make you immune to attacks for 10 seconds. The yellow potion will let you control a powerful ball of light that's effective when used against boss enemies. So we want to save the yellow potion should we get them for boss battles. And the green potion will freeze enemy movement for a 10-second period. So the green potion will freeze enemies for a little while in case you have trouble getting around. The double test tube will allow you to move faster and jump higher in case you have trouble getting around. The orange potion will extend your reach and strengthen your punch, so the orange potion makes you stronger. I need to remember to press B. Your amount of lives is right here. The B coins are used for the bonus stage at the end of every round. And this little blank spot here, that is for a specific item that you have to find in every location you go to in a game. Even if you beat the boss, you can't go on to the next world unless you find a specific item. And let's press B or start to back out and go on to playing the game as normal. Now you have to use your normal attack in order to break the statues. You can't do it with the skull at all, unfortunately. Also, we have werewolves, in addition to green guys with arrows, ghosts, birds, hopping blue guys. Enemies here are pretty basic for now, but you'll meet other ones along the way. And here are the little poles that you can jump off of to basically get around. If you jump right on the top of them, you'll get a lower, deeper, different sound, meaning, hey, you managed to get on top of the flagpole. And you don't have to worry about pressing buttons while you're on the pole. After you swing back and forth once, you'll be able to rocket up to where you need to. You'll be rocketing in the direction that Chuck D. Head is facing. I cannot even remember the name of the hero of this game that saved my life. And I should also probably mention that while I will find as many items as I can, I won't be finding every single one of them. So don't expect me to find like every single rare one-up there is in the game. There's not a lot of one-ups in this game. But at least you have a health system, unlike the game that this is based on, Magical Hat no Butobi Tabo Daiboken. So at least that will work in our favor. And I need to get rid of this guy. There's some health that we don't need. I might as well show it off anyway. And of course, the lava is instant death if you fall into it. And I nearly lost my skull to that bird. Not fun. I'm just going to float over the bridges here. That way I don't give myself a hard time. And I can land on enemies in case I need to. And when you see the sign saying goal, you've reached the goal. Now this one, this stage in particular, we do have the platforms and all these enemies to contend with. We also have these little springboards that we can use to get to higher heights. We've seen them in World 1-1 already, but they'll come into a little more use here. And of course you want to watch what you're doing, because you never know where you might find a power-up, or you never know what will even try to hit you. And I can't believe that thing landed on my skull. That was great. And that is a platform. I forgot. So this is a purely vertical stage. We're basically making our way up while trying not to die horribly. Or at least not get maimed a whole bunch. And even if the skull is at rest on the ground, the skull will still hurt enemies if the enemy runs into the skull, which is good. And it's a good thing I went right here, because I can now do this. And with these, you'll be bouncing off these little wall springs. And if you just hold towards them and keep floating by pressing C repeatedly, you'll be able to get where you need to go. Though, being able to alternate directions is pretty cool too. I don't think there's anything down here, but I will check. Oh, there is. And that's a good thing I did that, because there's a yellow potion right there. And we just got rid of him. These blocks here can be broken with your normal attack, so let's go ahead and do that. And try not to have a bird run into us. Awesome. And you want to be careful here because, again, more birds. And I want to go up here, too. And I thought I was going to take damage there, but thankfully I did not. Definitely needed those potions. I'll go ahead and take them. You better float over there, buddy. Yeah, even if those ghosts are flashing, you can still hurt them, which is a good thing. I can imagine that throwing a few people off, but yes, you can hurt the ghost at any time. Or what passes as a ghost. I don't know if that's really a real ghost. But when you start World 1-3, jump so you can see the bottom. That way it won't feel like you're directly above a bottomless pit. And when you go down to the right here, you've never seen this potion before. That's because this is the necessary item for World 1. And apparently you need these round-specific items to save the island. Save the places that you're going to. I'm guessing you use them to move the islands back into place, or maybe they're part of the battle plan for getting rid of Max Decap. I don't think the game ever really goes into detail about that. Hey, you tricked me with that werewolf game. And even though I do want to explore, I'm not sure if I'm going to get every item. Though it was nice to get that health, though. So for this stage, you're going from right to left. I'm going to try to explore as much of this stage as I can. Hopefully without getting hurt horribly. I was trying to do that without losing my head, but, well, that didn't really work out. I do not like these guys at all. Well, at least they take 2 hits to destroy. And we can't leap up there because the bridge is in the way. So we're going to have to go up here. Let's go ahead and explore the upper half of this area. Let's take the high road here, and it's a good thing we did because now we have our head back and we can go for even more things. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of places to get the head back in case you need it. I may not find all of them. I'm not going to find every item in the game, and that just took us back to the start. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. Let's just go over here. Try not to get horribly maimed, as we do virtually any of this. And we need to go back to... Yeah, we're now back to where we were. I'm believing that this is where we left off. So, let's go over here real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and deviate to the high path here. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Probably another place to get the skull. And that enemy just faded out of existence. I kind of unintentionally off-screened him. But right here, even though I would like to take those collab platforms, I do want to go up here to, or rather down there, rather, to get a bonus coin. And as much as I would like to take that path, what is down here? By the way, I should mention that if you walk off the edge of a platform, like, very slowly, you will actually float in the air and then fall down in cartoon-like fashion. This was actually from the original Japanese game Magical Hat, and it was carried over to DecapAttack. I'm pretty sure the Psycho Fox and Kid Kool do it as well. And now we have our first boss. This this witch doctor guy. This guy's gonna throw his mask. When he does it from the right side of the screen, he charges at you to the right first, and then he throws his mask. When he throws his mask from the right side of the screen, that's when you want to stay all the way to the left and not move. And then when he moves to the center and throws the mask in an infinite pattern, you want to avoid the mask as it moves around in an infinite pattern, the little infinity shape, and you want to get your hits in when you can. Having the skull is nice because it can lay on the boss and do multiple hits, but you can also get multiple hits in. That was close. With your normal attack as well. You can just keep wailing on him with that. And if I can get a running start and float all the way to the left, That's it. I was expecting an extra life over there. Curse you, game. Ah, well. But we've now completed World 1 and we got the special item. And we have 5 bonus coins for the bonus stage. Choose a path and press the C button to start. To cancel, press the B button. So we can back out with the B button if we want to, but, well, I want to get things. And it's one of those lottery type games. If any of your guys here manages to find a stone bridge, they have to take it. And now this sign has moved around. We can press C to stop this thing when we need to. Holes give nothing. Potions give what is exactly on the tin. You get what you see. And the lucky machine gives you anywhere between 1 and 3 extra lives. The number it gives you depends on what number it stops on when you stop the wooden path. And by completing these islands, we are able to move them back to where they belong. So we've completed Abdomainland, and next up is, I believe, Elbow Island. Join me next time where we go through Elbow Island, the second world of the game. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!